Oh, children, have you seen how the past has come to be? Oh, we have been fast asleep, and the past has come to be. Yes, children, we have known that the past has come to show. Oh, we have moved many stones, and the past come to show.
Sorry.
Yes, brothers, come with me, sail across the deep blue sea to a land on the other side. Live together side by side. Yes, brothers, come what may, what is here to stay. Can you turn yeah, calling me home. She keeps on, yeah, keeps calling me home. Baby knows I'm crying, tells I'm dying, but she keeps on calling me home, calling me shadows in the dark, fire in the sky. Wonder as you walk, never question why. Even though you know I'm gonna be like this, baby, let it go. shadows in the dark, fire in the sky. All hell is breaking loose. Nobody questions why, and everybody knows fires of hell will burn. Baby, let it go. You have nothing to fear. You have nothing to fear. Like a bird within her fang. All I know, she sang a little while and flew on. Tell me all that you know, I'll show you. Again, will you know anyone who sings a song so sweet is passing by? Laugh in the sunshine, sing, cry in the dark. Fly through the night. Fly through the night. Don't cry now. Don't you cry. Don't you cry anymore. sing a little while and then move on. Tell me all that you know. I'll show you, show you. Snowing rain, snowing rain, snowing rain. I'll show you something on the wind. Power tool. Power tools are cool. Where would we be without power tools? When they're tuned right, yeah. Oh yes, and plugged in. Hey, tune that thing.
Yeah, we're trying to play in the key of D over here. What are you doing? Playing all over the place.
Oh, brother.
That was a good workout.
That was some. I think we're gonna listen back and like that one.
Yeah, that was like we were like in a trance and shit, man. Jindo, what's up?
We had some couple times I was like, yeah.
I know. I thought we were like writing a song or something.
We were just like, yeah, no, we do songs.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We've done this. We practiced it. We practiced it for 15 years straight without seeing each other practicing.
Right. Then we got together for a week. Like, hey, you come from my planet. All right.
How did we get here?
Well,
Nobody else knows how to do that.
Yeah, well, there was a group of 7 guys that did it pretty well.
Bird song. That's a good song. I love that song.
You know, I like to, because the Dead always said that they did their best improvising in front of an audience.
Yeah.
I kind of like to throw that energy in.
I know. Yeah.
I like to find.
Well, I think that's it. You're really like put to the test at that point. There's no
Mhm.
excuse, you know. There's no like sloughing it off on that. It's just whatever. No one's gonna hear it anyway.
Yeah, there's no laughing halfway through the song going, you know, my hand fell asleep or whatever.
Yeah. Fucking whatever. I'm bored. You got to finish it.
Right, but
Yeah. Sometimes you can still be like that live, but that's just pretty sad. You don't want to do that live.
no,
You want to a lot less than you would otherwise.
Yeah.
Whatever. Don't listen to me.
I mean, what did we do, like 3, 4 songs in there?
Yeah, there was that first one.
Oh yeah,
You know, the
little-
past is gone, coming to
Right.
be,
Right.
and then Shadows in the Dark and Bird
Oh,
Song.
that's right. We did Baby's Calling.
Oh, we did that too, huh?
Yeah, and Shadows in the Dark. That was fucking.
We got in a weird jam in that
that
one.
was cool.
That was rad how we
'Cause
came
we
back
both
to
just
it.
like came out of it right into
Yeah,
it.
because I could tell that you were sort of getting lost, and so I just started easily noodling
Right.
back into that little chord pattern. That
I
you
heard
did.
it. Yeah.
And then you caught it, and we came in. Oh, that was
at the
great.
same time.
That was
Right.
some fun listening skills.
Yeah.
We both had to like
That's a powerful song. too.
connect, but I wanted to do it so casually that that the listener wouldn't have been able to tell what we were doing
Right.
until we both came in.
Yeah, well, we know those little teeny nuances, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Those
That's
little
what I was. That's what I was working on right
Right,
there. I'm
those
like, okay,
little
I'm gonna
signals.
start bringing this back in, but gracefully.
Right.
I love when the Dead would do that too. Like they'd be doing
Right,
something,
you hear
and,
one note.
and I'm like, but they catch you off guard though. You know, it's like, wait a second, I recognize this riff. You know, they kind of
Right.
ease back into it,
Right.
and then
Man,
they're
man,
just
come
all
on,
ready to
you
go.
broke down
Oh.
Palace. Yeah, right, or whatever.
Yeah.
I,
They have little cues that they know.
I
yeah.
heard one little thing in Europe, in Berlin. It's like this amazing jam, and Phil goes, "Ba-na-na-na." I was like,
Yeah.
anybody else hear that? And it's like I looked around, there were a few deadheads who were like,
Yeah. It is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Nobody can start.
Oh, sister, loose from the searchlight casting in the clouds of the illusion. Shall we go? You and I, well, we can. Love transistor heart full of diamonds. Just stick my hand under the hose real quick. Wash my hair. Come on. What is this? Dr. Bronner's?
I can take a rip before you come.
Dr. Bronner's is the shit.
Oh, you got some of that too? I thought that was our bottle. Cool, that's
Oh, you
good.
guys used it too?
Yeah, yeah.
No, this is the shit. This is how quickly clean stays.
Oh yeah, it doesn't fuck up the environment at all,
Yeah,
right?
not at all either. No, it's totally put together with the Bhagwan. It's the Bhagwan stuff.
Bhagwan.
Yeah. If you read all this little stuff, it's all like joy, love, light, you know.
Love light.
Love, light. Let it shine on me.
Can you? What are you doing?
I can do anything, brother.
I can do anything. I am the anything.
Anything you want.
You name it. I got it. I'm Johnny on the spot. Whatever it is you think you might need right now, I know that I've got. I'm the anything, everything man.
I don't get it right the first time.
No one can.
We'll just call it right and go on.
Can I get it?
Yeah.
Mr. Anything.
Doggity dig, did you?
Oh no! Oh, that's right.
We'll save that for later.
I am anything man. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Is when we're both like on, you know, we're like awake during the day.
Right.
We're gonna play like the coolest shit. I feel it coming, dude. It's already happening.
Yeah.
We can go in and out of songs and do shit that we like, you know. All the stuff that we talk about. You know, we're just perfectly capable of doing it. We just did some really cool shit. I'm glad you recorded that.
Yeah, me too.
That was a good one.
One to have
There you go. I hope it came out good. What? My record, yeah, it's on a live stream.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. I think it might have been one person watching, yeah. I am the anything man. I can do everything no one can. Anything and everything, I got what you need. Anything, everything. With the quickness, I'll go and fetch you what you need. Everything I got is all for free. And the anything, everything, man, it won't cost you a dime. Anything and everything, I'm ready to shine. I like finding shiny things, I like the way they shine. That's why I'm finding shiny things. Finding shiny things, I like the way they shine. I like finding shiny things, I find them all the time. If you see me finding things, I'm probably finding shiny things. I find them all and all them only way to be. Today I'm playing my music with an accompaniment of a power drill and a skill saw and my friend Jeff. We call ourselves the Power Tools Guitar Trio. The Power Trio. No, it's been the Tools of Power. That's it. We're the Tools of Power. The tools with power. Tools empowered. The tools that are in power right now should be uprooted, unseated, dethroned, thrown out like yesterday's news. Trash. Throwback. Try again, but not you guys. Some other fucking couple of suckers that want to get up in this seat and pretend to rule this place. You done made a disgrace of this whole mess. And there's a meme now because of you people. The only place an 80-plus-year-old man with dementia can get a job in this country is president of this country. That's right, because nobody wants to take a dumb job like that. So they leave it to the decrepit old men with senile tendencies, because they're the most easily pushed around. Whatever happened to chivalry? Whatever happened to goodwill? We got power tools and power fools. Fools in power and power tools. I don't know how to work in the power tool to my music. What should I do? I used to do that song. Cutting and sawing and burning and no, cutting and sawing and chopping and tearing the shit down, banging and pounding. That's what that sound is. That's right. That's what that sound is. Building and chopping and cutting shit up, gonna tear this place down. But there's one thing you better know, that is to leave one wall standing. That's right. Do you know there's a loophole that you should know when you're tearing the place down to build yourself another one? You better leave one wall standing. 'Cause that way it's just considered a remodel and not a rebuild, where in that case you have to go and get a fuck buttload of permits just so you could get some fool at the county to say, okay, go ahead and do what you gonna do anyway on your property, so you could have a place to live. That seems like a racket, but don't pack it up and leave just yet, because there's a fucking loophole. Do you know why there's a loophole? Because those same assholes have to follow the stupid laws that they make, and so they always make a back door they can slide through on the down low and save themselves an arm and a leg from having to pay a small fortune just to get the okay. Building, tearing, holding down, taking the shit down. Collapse it, but you better leave one wall standing. That is the way to get away with building a new house and not having a shell out of the bank, but just to get them to say go ahead and build your house. There's no reason why a permit should get so expensive. I understand they got to pay the people that they employ to come out and take a look. But that still doesn't add up to the amount that you will have to shell out if you try to go it the other route. There's still quite a bit of leftover money that stands out, and that goes in the pockets of the people at the top that don't do a damn thing but collect money for free. That's true, and you know what's even more fucked? Those same ass clowns, they have also turned out to be the people who have transcended the monetary system, and they kicked him out. And so he grew his hair and turned into a hippie, so we didn't have to get kicked. But he still knows how to build a fucking house. That's true. And if you do, you're gonna have to go get a fucking shitload of permits just to get the county to say okay. There you go. Have a good day.
Hallelujah, I got my
There
building.
went 100K right out your pocket. Don't got nothing left to show except the okay. Some most expensive okay you'll ever pay for.
Pretty much.
But if you're gonna tear down your house and build a new one, there's a loophole, and that is you better leave one wall standing. 'Cause that way it's just considered a fucking remodel instead of a rebuild. You could just get this guy to do it and tell you that it's permitted when it's not. Just kidding.
Lie, like a rug in the bug. When they take you to court, you go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Did somebody say Mexico?
Hey Jeff, where are you gonna run? Where are you gonna go?
You're gonna
You
hide.
got a smoke by any chance? Are you a vending machine by chance? I need to get something.
I happen to not be a vending machine.
Guitar playing vending machine.
Yeah.
That's all I ever needed.
All right.
You know what I use this book for as much as I write? I use it for killing flies. See,
Oh yeah, killer.
I wait for them to come and land.
You know, I
Because they're
bought.
attracted to bright things,
Dude,
so they come and land.
Oh yeah, it works good. I bought one of these little guns that shoot salt.
Oh yeah, I got
Oh,
one
they
of
were
those.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, but you get salt everywhere.
No, you don't. Just a little teeny spit. You don't even notice.
If you're sitting in your room, though,
But
yeah.
you kill flies.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a good shot,
You
yeah.
get those smart ass flies that think they're yeet, yeet, you know, and you just like let them land, you just go, poof, it's gone.
I hate those fuckers.
Oh, I hate them. It is so much fun.
Especially when you're yeah, it is pretty cool.
And I've heard
I hate when
got
they're flying around you when you're trying to play guitar.
now they've
They
got
land on your
a
arm.
fly.
They're like taking advantage of the fact it gets your hand busy.
They got a fly pistol now, and it shoots a little more salt.
Like rapid fire.
Way
like
more accurate.
Salt Uzi.
No, that'd be a good idea though.
Yeah.
You get salt all over there.
Constant stream of salt just coming out full.
I'll show you.
Pressurized.
Get salt all over the house, honey. Fucking who cares? I'm killing
Salted
flies.
the place, yeah. He salted the earth.
I told you not to turn around.
I always can't find my pin. I always, sometimes.
Oh, so much better.
What are you doing? Giving yourself a manicure?
Yeah, just a quickie pocket manicure.
I wish I could just remember just now what I was trying to write down.
I hate that.
I said something, but at least if it was recording, I can maybe go back and find it. Get what I was talking about. Fuck me running this power tool thing, and hopefully he's gonna be done soon.
Yeah.
That's gonna ruin our recording, I tell you. It's all you're gonna hear.
Was he doing that while we were playing?
Yeah. You didn't hear that? You were really entranced. I was irritated. I almost laughed a couple times. I'm like, this is awful. I was thinking about it. I need a pen that writes. Do you have a pen?
Yeah.
You do?
Yep.
Holy fuck, Nard.
Here. There's some flows, brother. Flows.
You are my vending machine. Thank you.
I've got to have a pen that writes. If it don't write,
I got it too, but I never do.
if you want to go to the dollar store, you get those. At the dollar store, you get 3 for $1. They're the fucking best pen you'll ever use.
You mean that nothing here is a dollar store?
That's right. It's the
That's
best
a good
pen
one.
you'll
It
ever
works
use.
good.
I go in there and
I'll
steal
go get 3 of these for $1.
Yeah, I go get more. I don't pay for any of the major corporation stores that rip off the poor people.
Everyone's trying to hump that buck, and these guys are going to sell something for less than $1. It's like 33 cents a pen. I should ask him if he's almost done using power tools. You sound like such a jerk.
How much do we got?
Buck Rogers. Buck humping Rogers.
Just allowed little joke. Maybe gotta play the midnight tree. I didn't get no sleep. Another ordinary day. Singing harmony, we live in poverty. Just happened to work out that way. So glad you came along just in time. You came along, saved my day. There were birds and that's not it. There were rocks so hard, the water wet.
Wait.
The rain only threatened me. Got my place somewhere out of space. But you got me on home. Got my pockets full of meaningless stuff. Did when I was away. Good thing you came along just in time to save my day. Came along, you came. Came along, you came. Came along, you came. Poet life is such a thorough job of risky liquidation. Instigate the contemplation of a fragile situation. Just relate the isolation of our insubordination. Contemplate the realization of this discontented nation. Well, just in time. my day. Came along, you came. Came along, you came. Birds and bees, dancing trees, children there of every age. To break the lock, throw away the key. They spiritual, yeah. Way of life, make the best of it. A little goes a long, long way. Good thing came along. It's a good thing you came along. What you done, you did to save my day. Save my day. Came along, you came. Came along, you came. Well, you came along just in time. I can play really, really fast. You just can't understand what I'm playing.
Yeah,
It's like really fast.
it happens just like that. And then it's like, you can't even record it because it's so
Yeah,
fast.
it's so fast. The magnetic ink can't pick it up. The magnetic stink? No.
I'm writing a poem.
You're writing a song.
A poem?
I've seen you do this before.
Yeah,
I occasionally do it.
it happens.
Kind of about playing and then finally I write them down. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a song. I can use the song.
Maybe it could be, yeah. Maybe like a rap song, what I'm writing.
Oh, rap song. Yeah. There's no such, those two words don't really go together.
I know.
When my kid, man, I remember asking him, everybody's listening to rap, man. How come I don't hear you listening to rap? She goes, because Dad, rap's not music.
It's just people talking.
I was like, okay, cool. He's like, good kid. I just wanted to check. All right. Do it, Debbie. Very finest, the Middle East has to offer.
I can't think of a rhyme. Oh well, I'm gonna have to put it down for now.
Rhyme with what?
$100 bills.
Getting all your thrills.
$100 bills.
Getting all your thrills. Taking some more pills.
Taking some more pills. No, this doesn't fit the theme.
I don't know the context. Better sign your will.
Better sign your will.
Another oil spill.
How many-
You don't have a non-rhyming word. There's plenty of things that will rhyme with it. You know?
Yeah, well, yeah. I better sign my will because it goes with the theme here.
Uh-huh.
It's just like a rap song I'm writing here. It's a rap song. It's about money.
I really kind of waited, actually, a little bit.
What?
He waited a little bit.
For what?
To use the power tool.
Waited.
Yeah, I was playing.
I don't think he did any of that.
Yeah.
No way.
Totally
He
clueless.
played the whole time we were fucking playing.
Damn it.
I mean, he tooled. I mean,
Kick his
I think he's done though. It sounds pretty quiet.
ass.
I bet you he'll start once we start.
I was just gonna look up your ass, huh?
That'll send the point home.
It's gonna look pretty funny. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm getting close to the end.
There's a song I wrote for the birth of my kid. It's pretty cool. I'd like to teach it to you.
What is it for a kid?
I wrote it when my kid was born.
Oh, about the hippos and the elephants.
No,
And...
no, no, not a kid song.
Oh.
It's more way spiritual song.
Okay, I'm getting so close, and the last line is about to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Okay, it's just like one and a half word left, and I gotta think of something to go between this and that, and it's gonna be done. Okay.
Life may be sweeter.
Yeah, it's not that long. It didn't take me that long.
Oh,
Gotta get something to drink, and then I'll read it out loud. There's no shame.
shit.
Oh, yeah. All right, all right.
Good.
You want to hear my rap song I just wrote? I'm just kidding. Mm.
Well, I'm a white rapping hippie.
Yo, buck humping, dump trucking that mad cat. That's Rogers that. Stack of greenbacks was stacked to the moon and back. Soon we'll be trapped in the landfill, crushed under the immense weight with so many $100 bills. I better sign my will before this money kills me. I can't stand still, I'm fucked. Quick duck, it's a cutthroat game from the jump. Always on the hustle when you're humping that buck.
All you can see that minute. Call me a dime. Don't be unkind. Perhaps it's a thing or two. Think of lying in bed. Shouldn't have said. God damn it. Oh yeah. There's the other part. Oh yeah. Because it's all clear. Meant to be
Oh yeah, that
here.
song. I don't know how to play that one. Who's that by again?
I don't know how to play it either. I'm
Classic
faking
song, right?
it.
Yeah, well, let's play Right as Rain or something.
Okay. Want to put something we know? Why not?
Yeah, yeah.
Why not?
What the hell?
Put something we wrote.
We wrote,
Something we wrote and we know. How about that?
we wrote
About
the script.
new shit.
We've been living in a dumb. We've been living in a dumbed down. No, we've been living in a dumbed down, Bas Ackwards, upside down clown world for so long. Everything's been hurled into obscurity, and we can barely see the way it used to be. We've been living in this Bas Ackwards dumbed down fucking clown world. Everything's been turned upside down. They're trying to shake the devil out to force God's hand. That seems to be the dumbass Bas Ackwards upside down game plan.
Praise, baby.
Everything's been subverted, reworded, perverted,
Inverted, absurded.
inverted, fucking herded like cattle to the slaughterhouse. Whoa.
Underrated, inundated, educated.
Bas Ackwards upside down, fucking dumbed down. World.
Okay.
You know, Hollywood ain't no good. They're just trying to pull the woolly hood over the eyes
No,
of the
not the
sheep
woolly
while
hood.
keep
No,
them
easy
fast
with that.
asleep. People, you better wake up.
Not the woolly hood.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
The woolly hood of Hollywood pulls it over the eyes of the sheep.
Yeah.
You better lift
Wanna
the
hang
bill.
out?
Don't get clotheslined.
Oh boy.
I was playing over here and it was like hanging. There must have been something heavy on it because I was able to lean back on it while I was jamming.
just
Oh,
a
this
little-
is pretty good. I'm
little
floating.
I was thinking of a tune.
You know, the more money you shovel
We
at
did,
NASA,
yeah, we did that one.
the more rinky dink they get. $80 million a day. There once was a Mr. Man who knew how to collect his alcohol cans, put them in the trash can. Mr. Man has his tall can, brings it, makes short work of it, then he goes.
Well, excuse me, my friend, could I lend you a hand? Yeah, I noticed this night in your bag. I'm not really sure, but I think there's a cure. Regardless of all my right. When opportunity knocks, you had better let him on in. You never know now, this is whether or not you're going to come back up. Over and over and over the throat, further along as we get. I have
See, I told you
decided
to start when you
who I
started.
don't want to be. I'm not clear on who I am yet. Those little decisions we make, they can sure have a lasting effect.
Like a power drill.
But this very song might just be a mistake. Perhaps it's something I'm going to regret.
I don't know just yet. Oh.
Now you don't always get what you want. You don't always want what you get. You cannot avoid it. First place in a race that is handed on hate or regret. And the cannons are raging some other faraway place. And you sit here complaining because of some petty disgrace.
really fun to hang on that part,
really
with the
loud
drum kit.
too, yeah, really
Really
fucking
cool.
loud.
Get everyone kind of like standing on their tippy toes for a second.
That's my hey, fuck you.
I still don't know. It's
You got the power to it.
and a
I
power
think you
tool.
picked it up. Yeah, you got it. You were rambling, you were rolling.
I got it,
Go
yeah. Well, if I own Norfolk, Virginia, California on my mind. I straddled that Greyhound road with past rallying on across Carolina. Stomping Charlotte by past Rockland, the devil was a minute late. 90 miles out of Atlanta by sundown, going across Georgia State. Get a little trouble to turn, struggle that way across Alabama. The hound broke down and left us all stranded and down Birmingham. Straight away, mommy through the train, take it riding across Mississippi clean. I was on that midnight flyer out of Birmingham, smoking into New Orleans. Somebody help me get out of Louisiana. Somebody help me. Yeah, somebody help me get out of Louisiana. Well, I gotta get to Houston town. There's people that carry a little valley and they won't let the poor boy down. As soon as she bought me about 6 look at you right down.
Oh, yeah?
I pulled up now around the 30 on a head to the promised land. Ah! Drill that damn lady. Working on a T-bone steak on a cart run over to the Golden State. The pilot told us in 13 minutes we'll be headed to the terminal gate. A sweet Dutch chariot come down easy, take it to the terminal zone. I cut your engines, cool your wings, and let me take it to the telephone. Los Angeles, Jimmy, Norfolk, Virginia, Tidewater, 1009. I tell the folks back home, it's just a promised land calling, and the poor boys on the line. Ah, shut up! You're just gonna be cutting and sawing all day. So annoying. Will it ever end? The great, the good. Oh, this lovely noise was neither good nor brave. All they had was bad and a bigger hate. That's how it should go. The greater good was neither good nor great. All they had was bad and a bigger hate. Yeah, that's good. That's great. What they create, some people will call their fate. So I guess for them it's way too late to try to turn back the tidal wave that is heading our way. To try to turn back the tidal wave that is heading our way. That is heading our way. The things I say that sound insane someday will come to pass.
Who's your trumpet?
And till that day, people laughing away. We will see who's laughing last. Music my name. Although I know that he who laughs last will be laughing alone. Although I know that he who laughs last, he will be laughing alone. Carefully we see.
I'm getting pretty good, aren't I?
Not really.
I think I'm awesome.
It's better.
I hit 3 notes there, didn't I? Boy, taps is gonna kill me.
What?
Taps is gonna kill me. You know. I can't do it. Anyway. Well, I'm gonna buy you a real trumpet.
Yeah, do it.
And the music store will be like, hey, what do you want for that trumpet? What trumpet? That's exactly what I said. What trumpet?
Yeah, at music stores. There's some down at Starving Musician.
Look, nobody knows how to play this thing. Nobody wants to buy it. So you might as well give it to me.
Yeah, say that.
Because I got somebody who's an aspiring trumpet player.
You do the talking, I'll do the trumpeting.
There you go. So well, let me hear him play. I'd be like, no, you don't want to do that.
No, you can let me play, I'll play. If it's a good trumpet, I can make it sound really good.
You could, yeah.
You don't even know.
No, a real nice trumpet, I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
It's like when you learn the guitar and somebody hands you a really good guitar and all of a sudden you go up 3 steps.
Yeah, it's like the quality of the instrument is crucial to how good you get.
Yeah.
But I know the theory behind it now. I'm pretty much. I mean, I can't totally jam, but I can.
Uh-huh.
If I have if I have some people playing, I could figure out a trumpet part and play along with people. If there was a horn section, I'm pretty confident I could play in it. I would just have to learn the parts and then just practice them, and I'd be good, dude. It's not that hard to play. And it's like the rhythm is easy enough, you just if you know how to play any other instrument, then you just get the rhythm part down pretty quickly.
Unless you're one of those clueless people.
Yeah, or if you're just not doing it like with sincerity, I mean, that's all it really takes. You have to want to know how to do it.
Damn right. Everybody's on.
Carefully, we who see must plant the seed. Listen to power tunes carefully. They must cut off the board 30 times.
I'm still recording.
Carefully, we see. Must plant the seed.
Now that you hear that first one, yeah.
Someday they will see. And stop playing the power tool.
Conversations. Are we doing a live show? Yeah.
No, never.
Oh.
Live shows would be really just uncalled for. Yeah, I'll take one. Carefully, we must take our power drill and run it really long periods of time.
Isn't it 4 o'clock?
Do you make this much noise when you're building a deck?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You're so quiet.
Right.
Go get me a cigarette.
But I stop at like 3 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock.
No, you don't. But okay.
Sure I do.
You do when you have to. song I was making? Oh yeah, I'm working on a song that I already have, but I forgot about it. My head is getting dizzy. Standing up is kinda tricky. Dizzy now. Something getting crazy. I think I'm freaking out. Situation getting tricky now. My head's done spun off its shoulders and rolled to the ground. Now it's rolling into town. Have you seen my head rolling past you? I might ask you where the rest of me has been. Have you seen my head? Have you seen my head rolling past you? I might ask you where the rest of me has been. Help me find myself and put me back together, my friend. I lost my head, I lost my head. Help me put myself back together. I lost my head. I lost my head again. My head is getting dizzy. Standing up is kinda tricky. I think I'm breaking down. The situation's getting sticky. My head's gotten dizzy. Spinning, spinning to a dizzy. My head's done spun off its shoulders and rolled to the ground. Now it's rolling into town. Have you seen my head? It's rolling into town. Have you seen my head rolling past you? I might ask you where the rest of me has been. Help me find myself and put me back together, my friend. I lost my head again. I have lost my head. Help me find myself and put me back together again. Have you seen my head rolling past you? My head, lost my head. I have lost my head again. I lost my head again. Help me find myself and put me back together again. Have you seen my head rolling past you? Have you seen my head? Have you seen my head rolling past you? I might ask you where the rest of me has been. Can you help me find myself and put me back together again? one's an F sharp flat. He's lost that rhythm
Sharp
again.
flat.
He's lost his tuner again.
Hang on, now wait for me. Smoke a cigarette for crying out loud. Come on. Give this guy a chance to fucking quit. Smoke a cigarette, come on. He's gonna quit. Pretty soon, 'cause it's getting dark.
Gonna get dark fast enough, I tell you.
You just don't.
How come you're
4:55.
not recording this beautiful sound?
4:55. Just bring me to tears every time I listen to it.
It's too good, huh? I jam with this guy all the time. Come out here and I play this, you know? Ah, it always sucks when it's over. You've come to the reverse psychologist, Dr. Bas Ackwards.
Dr. Bas Ackwards. Welcome to Dr. Bas Ackwards' office. Please remove your clothing and sit on your...
Coming at you from behind here, buddy.
There you go. Please remove all loose clothing and shut the hell up. Dr. Bas Ackwards will not be with you in a moment. Any loose change or dollar bills you have in your pocket, we will take all of those immediately.
No putting them away in your wallet.
We'll take those too.
We're welcome.
If you have any power tools on you, Lord help you.
Bend over and assume the position.
All right.
Hey, fuck, what, he's doing it for the hell of it now?
I've built many decks now. You don't need sawzall to build. Usually you need one to tear it down, okay? So, whatever the fuck they're doing over there. That's pretty cool. Tequila! Groovy, baby. Beautiful. Damn, dude. That was right on. What is that? Is that something you make it up?
I just made it up.
I love that.
I think it's like an E scale, maybe.
Right in there, right on key in there.
That's it. Change key right there for some. He's really running that drill now. He's battery's dying. He's still
I
just.
think it's a sawzall.
Huh?
I think it's a sawzall.
Yeah, it smells like it. You know what I mean?
That
Smell that
is
sawdust?
That's a different tool. That's a... Sounds to me like it's
And I love her.
and I love her.
I love her. She's my mother.
And I love her. She's my mother. What a mother.
Oh, brother. Let's play a song really quick before he starts grinding down the house again. Grinding down the house. Yeah. Yo, we're grinding down the house because we're grinding.
See, that's the thing. He's using an ankle grinder.
Doing an ankle grinding.
What do you use an ankle grinder for
backbiting.
when you build a deck?
Get-
You don't.
What?
You don't ever use an ankle grinder when you build a deck.
You don't grind angles on a deck that you're building.
Cut 'em.
You just don't know.
You don't know.
That's why you're so annoying. You're doing things you just don't need to be doing just so you can keep on employing yourself. By the hour. Pumping that buck, gonna jump right in, get covered in cash all day long. Singing about a humping that buck kind of song. I'm gonna write my song Love It or Leave It. It's gonna be a good one. You know, it's like, better learn to love it or leave it alone. You gotta rise above it and bringing it home. Learn to love it, but never leave your love alone. Out on a limb, you gotta learn to let that love settle in. You gotta learn to love it or leave it alone. You gotta rise above it, bringing it home. You better learn to love it, never leave your love alone. Out on a limb. I'm a doctor, not a tree limber. I'm a doctor, not a limb climber. I'm a doctor, not an entertainer.
I'm a doctor, not a guitar
I'm
player.
a doctor, not a copter, a helicopter.
Helicopter.
First aid helicopter. I'm a
For
doctor.
Christ's sake, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a preacher.
Cry me a dry riverbed, you crisis actor.
Holy alligator.
Go cry me a dry riverbed, you crowd, you crazy. You.
Holy exposure, there's a rip in my leotards.
You. That's what you are. Crisis actor. Jesus crisis actors piss me off. Jesus crisis actors piss me off.
Is there anybody going to listen to my story? Long about a girl, the kind of girl who wants so much it makes you sorry. Still, you don't regret a single day. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. When I think of all the times I tried so hard to leave her, she would turn to me and start to cry. And she promises the earth to me, and I believe her. After all this time, I don't know why. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. She's the kind of girl who puts you down with things that make you feel a fool. When you say she's looking good, she acts as if it's understood. She's cool. Ooh, ooh, oh, girl. Oh, girl. She told me she was young, that pain would lead to pleasure. Did she understand it when they said straight gets back to her his day of leisure. Will she still believe him when he's dead? Oh, girl. Looking good, she acts as if it's understood. She's cool, ooh, oh, yeah, yeah, girl, girl, oh, girl, girl,
Oh, girl.
oh, girl, oh, girl,
Squirrel.
squirrel, girl,
Acting squirrely.
oh, squirrel,
The man who ruled the
the
squirrel.
man who ruled the squirrel,
The
yeah.
man who sold the squirrel. Fire up that power tool.
We passed upon the stair, spoke of was and when, although I wasn't there. Said he was my friend, which came as some surprise. Spoke into his eyes, I thought we'd died alone, a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. I never lost control. Your face, your face, with the man who sold the squirrel. I laughed and shook his hand, made my way back home. I searched for foreign land. In years I roamed, gazed and stared at all the millions there. I thought we died alone, a long, long time ago. Who knows me? I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. How much can you give me?
Ah! Angles are being drowned.
Yo! I'm coming back.
The man who ate a squirrel.
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull this rabbit out of my hat.
That's not a rabbit, that's a squirrel.
Oh,
Put that rabbit back in your hat. Next time you try to catch a butterfly.
it's butterfly. I know I'm gonna kill it. You got it, brother. You got it.
How long is this gonna go on for?
I don't know. Fucking no.
It's like the most major buzzkill I've had in a long time.
What the fuck
You
is
could be
it?
getting like tired by
You know how
now.
many decks I've built? I've built
Hmm?
a lot of decks, and I have never used a fucking skill sawzall.
Oh, is that what he's using?
Yeah, it's what you use to tear a deck down.
Yeah. It's not to make skill
I don't know
saws.
what the fuck he's doing over there. I'm doing the deck. Jerking off.
He's wrecking the deck of cards that he's playing with. His house of cards will fall down soon, and he will be stuck without a harpoon on a whaling ship
With a
lost in the
harpoon.
southern seas.
On a whaling
But
ship
he may
with
be
a harpoon.
alone for a while.
I hope that our killer
That's the
song
price
that I
he'll
played.
have to pay.
I hope I didn't hear any of that shit.
Yo, you will, my friend.
I thought
But that's how it
What's
ends.
this for?
It's to grab his head with when we take his power tool
Okay.
and hold him in a.
It's not big enough.
It could be.
Big one is like, no.
Love you, baby.
Great big ones.
Playing with the power tools one day. I believe it was a Monday. One day was a Monday, and it was a day of power tools. They would never put them away. They played with them like fools. Until I had to get up off my stool. I kept my cool. But now I'm starting to lose my mind. You can see me drool. It's getting to the point of no return.
Once he gets there, folks, you
I
don't
think
want to
that this bridge might burn.
You might just
And I will never return to this place again. I'll be lost in the sea of
coolness.
lunatics.
Once he
At
loses his
the
cool,
nut house I will go.
it's really hard to find it
In
again.
the loony bin you will see something quite special. The lunatics are on the grass. The lunatics are in the hall. Remembering the tapes and daisy chains of laughs. Got to keep those loonies on the path.
The lunatics are in the hall. In the hall.
The hall, that's where they are. The
The lunatics are in my hall. Okay, now they're in my head.
The paper
People
holds
fold
their
their
folded
folded faces
faces
to the
floor.
floor. And every day the paper boy brings more. More and more.
And if the dam breaks open many years too soon,
If you leave no room on the hill,
and if your head explodes with dark foreboding too, I'll see you on the dark side side of the moon. The lunatic is in my head. The lunatics are in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm sane. You lock the door and throw away the key. There's someone in my head, but it's not me. And if a cloud bursts, the thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, I see you on the dark side of the moon. The dark side of the spoon. And if the cloud bursts, thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, I see you on the dark side of the moon. I don't remember the rest of the song, but it sounds pretty nice.
I remember it. I don't remember it. I used to do it all too, just like this.
All that you
It goes
suck.
into, God damn.
It goes into the part where your life flashes before your eyes. Your whole life is eclipsed by the moon. Because when the moon eclipses the sun, that's the one time everyone gets to see the dark side of the moon. Or a dark side of the moon, right? Today is the day the moon disappeared, by the way.
Oh, is it?
The day that the moon disappeared.
You went back to its home planet?
It was today. But it'll be back before you know it.
Everybody here's
Nobody will have to show it to you. But you'll see. You know that it's true. Where is the moon right now when it's gone, though? It's just moving around up there. Nobody gets to see it. It never, occludes some stars or something. Like, you think it'd be going by, but, blackening out some stars in the sky as it goes. Because it's there, but it's just not being lit. So why doesn't it ever occlude stars? You know why? Because it's out only during the day. It's following the day around. That's how that works. See how that works? It's not following the night around. It's following the day around. So it's just not there during the night. It's not out. That's why you don't see any signs of it. I know I figured that one out a long time ago. It just took me a minute. I forgot. It follows the day as it flies around. But soon it falls out of sync. Because it's closer to the sun. The moon is, it's a dead sun. Just flying around up there, the dead husk of what used to be. In my opinion, that's the best explanation for what it might be. Because otherwise, what the hell why would God put that there? It's not really doing much. The sun certainly suits a purpose, a very central purpose.
The moon does quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, well, sure. I'm not saying it doesn't. Everything's got some importance, but like the moon does look like it's pretty spent, like it used to have a different purpose.
Yeah.
And it's taking the same path that the sun takes. The ephemeral, is the same shape as the analemma.
Right.
So it's making the same path through the sky, and it's, it looks like it used to do something else, in my opinion. And the thing is, when the sun shines on it, it glows. It absorbs light and glows.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like plasma moon, made of the same stuff suns are made of. It just doesn't have a life force in it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think we draw our spark
never
of
thought
light
of
directly
that.
from the sun. That's
Never
why we
thought
see
of it that way.
sunspots, because people are spawning down here.
Ah,
Because our light is light. It's energy.
yeah, well, and we're solar, yeah.
Right. So that's what the solar
We live on-
system
we
is.
live on
It's
solar
it's our
power.
soul provider. They call it soul, S-O-L, the
Right.
sun, soul, and it provides souls, and that's why we see sunspots, because souls are always spawning down here from the sun. I don't know how it happens, but that's the source of energy. If I would have to choose a source, I would say the sun is probably the source of energy.
Yeah.
And we're all energetic beings that spawn here. The spark of life that's the thing that we can't really, we don't quite understand where that comes from. We just know that it happens when
We're
certain
stardust.
elements are present.
We're stardust.
Yeah, basically. And we're not dust though. We're still animated.
Well, the same basic shit that stars are made out of.
But yeah, well, that's the thing. Of course, it's what our life is. It's right from the source. But I don't think the sun is God.
No,
I don't think Israel
No. I don't think
Israel is sun God. No, at least they posed a question when they're not saying Ra is El.
so.
We're gonna change our name to Ra
Israel.
is El.
Israel. I like.
I prefer the question.
I prefer the question too.
Israel? Well, no. The answer is no. The answer to Israel is no.
No. Absolutely.
So now, anytime you hear someone say Israel, you just be like, no,
I know.
it isn't. Oh.
I don't think so.
People
Not
will
at
be
all.
like, what? What are you talking about? You asked me Israel, and I said no.
The moon.
Don't ask me questions. Don't ask me dumb questions if you don't want to hear dumb answers.
Right. Come on. Israel. Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
It was just made by El,
Hell no. Right.
like everything else.
Everything else. Hell, I mean, come on. He's not going to stick around to be worshipped. He's got other shit to make.
Yeah, God doesn't want to be worshipped. That's silly. Why would you make something and expect it to worship
Hey,
you?
hey, come here. Worship me.
Just bow down.
All right, pigeon.
You're my invention. Worship me. I'm gonna judge you.
That's right, later when you die.
Make
You
sure
didn't
I
worship
judge
me
you.
enough.
Thanks.
I want all your bananas now.
I made you so I could judge you. See, I make the premise, because I'm Dr. Bas Ackwards. I say that God was created in man's own image. Because man created the idea.
Right, there you go.
Flip it on its ear and see fucking what they heard here.
Better worship me.
In the beginning, God spoke everything into existence. He said, boom, there's the heavens and earth, and he created man and woman. He spoke us into existence. The Bible says that. It says, I'll give you dominion over this earth. Be fruitful and multiply. That was his last instructions.
Yeah.
And then this other Lord God comes along almost immediately, and he molds a shape of a man out of clay and dirt, and blows up his nose and creates a man out of this weird voodoo spell that he does. Then he realizes he fucked up, because he should have made a man and a woman. So he rips the fucking first one apart and tears some shit out of some weird, crazy, hectic operation on him, pulls his rib bone out, and somehow makes a woman out of mud and clay and blows life up her nose, and fucking, so now he's got a man and a woman, and he's proud of himself. So he takes his little creation, he sticks him in his little garden, hides him over here. Stay in here. Don't go in.
Don't eat anything.
And don't eat that fruit, and don't multiply.
Whatever you do, don't do it.
And then the story
Don't do
just
what
gets,
comes natural.
and then he just continues to meddle, and it just gets worse and worse until they have to flood the place. Until finally God
Right.
comes back and is like, what happened?
Right.
The apprentice made a mess of things.
This is why you can't breathe underwater.
Now we got to flood the place.
I was thinking of it.
This is why you can't breathe.
I thought of everything.
I thought of everything. Go cut down those trees.
Right. Someday I'm going to cut you down and count your rings.
Yeah, see how many rings he got. Cut him down, count his rings. That's funny. That's good. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm anymore. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm anymore. brother anymore. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother anymore. You a nickel and he hands you a dime. He asks you with a grin if you're having a good time. Then he finds you every time you slam the door. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother anymore. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother anymore. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother anymore. But he puts his cigar out in your face just for kicks. His bedroom window is made out of bricks. The National Guard hangs around his door. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother anymore.
Pretty damn good, brother.
Oh, thanks.
Pretty simple, eh?
Oh yeah, just G, E, and D. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's mother anymore. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's mother anymore. He talks to all the servants about man and God and law. Everybody says he keeps the brains behind bars. She's 68, but she says he's 54. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's mother anymore. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm anymore. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm anymore. Well, I try my best to be just like I am. Everybody wants me to be just like them. They say sing while you slave and I just get bored. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm anymore. It's hard. What?
I hate it when you break off that one key fingernail.
Oh, well, yeah.
You're like, oh man, now I can't play this for like a week or two.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think I even use my nails.
Really? It looks like you are when you're doing it.
Maybe I do.
Fingertip.
Yeah, I use the top of my nail, yeah. If I have a nail at all, it'll get caught on the string. I hate that happening. I can fall off
You
with
got
it.
a little curve and you get that little orange spot that catches the string.
There's probably a way to do it where if you shaped your nail just right to where it wouldn't catch the string and it would make a nice little pick. But I've like somehow established this weird style of guitar playing without a pick. Where I do like upward, downward picking at the same time.
Yeah.
It's really weird. These two fingers. I go like this with these two fingers. Well, you can fuck me running, fuck me jumping, fuck me sitting down. Fuck me on the highway, fuck me on the lowway, fuck me on the ground. You can fuck me wherever you want, but please don't fuck me up. Don't fuck me up. Don't fuck me up. You might not be sober, you might not be drunk, but you're fucked up. Yeah.
You're fucked up.
You're fucked up.
You're fucked up.
Fuck you. Fuck me up. Don't fuck me up. Well, you might not be sober, you might not be drunk, but you're fucked up. Fuck me running, fuck me jumping, fuck me sitting down. Fuck me on the highway, fuck me on the lowway, fuck me on the ground. me up. Don't fuck me up, man.
Yeah,
Fuck me up.
baby, no, 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 do not do it, no,
Those guys over there knew I was singing this song to them. They laughed. Like, we've been fucking them up this whole time. Hard song. Merry run around, sailing up and down, looking for a show in some direction. That song, I like playing Ripple too. If my words did glow, my words did glow. I always get like the psychedelic acid flashback when I think about that. Because I remember seeing so many hallucinations one night that when people were talking, I could see the words and bubble letters popping out everywhere. It was like watching a cartoon.
Hey, what's that guy staring at over there? Blink. I don't know.
I was seeing people that I thought were there that weren't even there. I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, Jay?" And my friends were like, "He's not here with us. What are you talking?" I'm like, "He's looking right there. He's looking right at us." He's totally saying things. Like, okay, I guess I better stop trusting my senses. I've kind of gone too far. Gone too far. I gone too far over the edge. No one understands what I said. 'Cause I was living in my own little world. Somewhere over the rainbow. Somewhere under the rainbow. That's where I had to go. And I followed the red brick road back home. Never saw no yellow brick one time in my life. I could use a yellow brick right now. That would be pretty nifty. I think the reason we have gold in veins in the mountains is the same reason we have gold in our veins in our body. Because I think the mountains used to be giant people. That's where all the metal came from, because it's in our veins. We have iron, we have, all the calcite, all the minerals that are found near gold are found in our veins too, near gold. So it's just coincidence that we call them veins in the mountain as we also call them veins in our body. I guess it's just a coincidence. Thing is with me, I'm not a coincidence theorist. I'm more of a conspiracy realist. Because life is one big conspiracy.
Yeah.
Because we're all living it, but not everybody knows all the information.
Exactly. What he said.
We're living in a big old conspiracy every day. We get fed a bunch of nonsense on the news. The news is a noose. It's slowly tightening around the neck. The news is a noose. It's a nuisance. Bunch of smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. You better open up your eyes and ears and look and listen here. It's not how it sounds or appears to be at all. To hit the wall, fall down through the false floor. Faulty, fallacious reasoning just sets you up to fail every time. It's a hard call, it's a far fall. It's a hard call if you want to play hardball with a fall guy like me. You see, I finally saw the mistake I made, looking into this never-ending rabbit hole. Never find an answer there. See, after years you'll realize you haven't gotten anywhere. Smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. It's not how it appears to be. It's just another distraction to keep your mind occupied all the time. Keep you from really thinking about the fact that there's no reason or rhyme to any of the stories you've been fed. I said what I meant to say. That's right, it's not true. It's true. Nothing you thought you knew is true. They lied to you, unwittingly, unknowingly. All the same, nobody ever tried to verify anything that they claim. Independently, just referred to people that were never even there to say, I declare these things to be true. Fuck me, fuck you, fuck a chief, fuck a Jew, fuck the horse you rode in on, my horse got towed. Left me there stranded on the side of the road. That's how this goes. You gotta pay to get it back, even though it belongs to you. It's called ransom, it's a racket. I can't hack it. It's just a long trail of red tape for your ankles to get caught up and tangled in until you fall down and need to ask for some help. Smoking mirrors, that's what got you here. You fell for the ruse, and there's nothing you can do now. Just gotta try to climb your way back out and avoid it next time around. 'Cause it's only there to drag you down, keep you in its snare. 'Cause the people there don't care, they've been snared long ago. I just would rather see you get dragged down in the hole that they're in instead of seeing you survive the struggle. They'll burst your bubble and leave you there to die. You know why? 'Cause they feel some kind of sense of power to make other people grovel at their knees. They beg them, please don't do this to me. Oh, but I have to, it's the law. Rules. I'm gonna have to do this to you because you know you broke rules. Even though nobody was affected by it but you, we're effectively gonna have to throw the book at you, and hopefully you don't get hit in the eye. I have an idea. Why don't we just scrap the whole mess and try not to do this again? There, that's a quick idea. Easier said than done, I suppose. 'Cause people want to live by this code of this ever-growing code that they'll never really know the full extent that it's gone to. We need entire libraries full of books to even try to make a dent in it. What?
This is why songs have endings.
No, that song doesn't have an ending. It's
Oh, God.
never ending. And you'll wish you could have ended it a long time ago, but it just keeps going. Never ending. It's always ending. It's always never ending. Never, always. But here it comes again. That should be the song that put the wolf to sleep. The song that put the wolf to sleep. 'Cause they couldn't keep awake from the sheer boredom it fires. Let me throw my lighters out. There's 3 lighters right here. This is such a good song that put Jeff to sleep. He was already asleep. That's why he wasn't playing. Run, run, run for the doses. Quicker you get them, quicker you get lit up. You'll be glad you did. You're playing the thing. The what?
Yeah, the plexiglass type.
Oh, that thing.
That's all gone.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it again. We made short work of that a long time ago. about your other one though? Maybe there's.
Maybe my case, I think.
What's that? I can go look for it if you tell me where it's at.
Right there, it's my case.
Oh, it's in the case is right here. That's not your. Oh, that is your case, right? Well, I don't want to fuck with you. I'll leave it up to you. Oh, it's clogged. I hate when these things get clogged. Unclog. There we go.
Come on, give me that A.
I gotta hit the button.
What are you doing?
It's working. Yes, it's working.
Dead battery, what do you know?
What kind of battery you need?
Yeah, I got him.
You got 'em?
9 volt. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we got some of those too.
Functional case.
That's smart thinking.
That's smart thinking. That's smart. That's smart thinking.
Yes, my thing works. Look at that, it's smoking.
What's that?
I love it. You'll love it, I love it.
You'll love it.
You'll love it,
I aced it. I aced it.
You'll love leaving Levitts.
I'm glad you asked. I took my cognitive test today.
You passed?
I'm glad you asked.
Did you?
I aced it.
He took his,
The
what do they call
questions
it?
got
Comprehension test.
the questions got progressively harder, but I was up for the challenge.
Is that why you had a mentalist at your White House fucking dinner? They usually have a comedian that roasts the president.
Yeah, I know he didn't want that this time. He didn't want nobody roasting him.
Yeah, because he's scared.
He's scared. He's a scared little
Baby.
kitty cat.
Oh no, my feelings.
I don't want to. I don't want to have my feelings hurt.
But you're just trying to do that so you can have your tuner work.
Yeah.
You can tune a fish, but you can't tune a boat. Or actually, you can tune a boat, but you can't tune a fish.
You can't tune a
You
banana.
can tune a fish. You can tune a fish.
Well,
I debunked that joke when the people say you can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. Sure you can. That's what tuna comes with in a can. You can can a tuna. You can can a tuna. That's what people do with tuna.
sometimes
Can it?
flies like an arrow, while Struthers flies like a banana.
Banana, that doesn't fly like a boomerang.
Yeah, like a boomerang.
Time is a circle, and it circles back around. It all happened so fast. At first you laugh, next thing you know, everyone claps. Welcome to the show, supposed to know where your hands go. Together you offer a round of applause. The sound of a round of applause is the circle of the sound. The sound of a round of applause is the circle of the sound surround you. Sound of a round of applause, the circle of the sound. It's a ring that rings and a ring and it brings you back around. It's the circle of the sound. This song was written by
Nabisco.
nobody. Nabisco.
This song is brought to you by Nabisco.
This next song was brought to you by Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat.
that old fun again. Just give me a day or two, back to my old stuff again. Ready to get down, just to get back up again. And it's not over till Lord, you know I'm not pretending. Better give me just a day or two. You knock me down, you drag me over. Baby, you're my 40 clover. Right as rain, maybe T4. Just give me one more hit, one more final fix. Everybody knows we have plans to last like this. One more time I'm telling you, it's finally gonna be everything that we were truly hoping it would be. And it's not over till it's in. Lord, you know I'm not pretending. Better give me just a day or two. You knock me down, you drag me over. Baby, you're my 4-leaf clover. Red as rain, maybe T4. Just give me a day or two, I'll be right as rain. Ready to take up and fight that old fight again. Just give me a day or two, back to my old self again. Really gonna get down, to get back up again.
It's
Just
not
give me a
over.
day or two,
It's not over.
I'll be red as rain. Ready to take up and fight that old, fight that fucking fight again. 'Cause I'm
Just
telling you,
give me
it's not over
wait,
till it's ended.
not ended.
Lord, you know I'm not pretending. You better give me just a day or two. One more time. I tell you, it's It's not
over
till the thing is
ended.
Lord, you know I'm not pretending. Come on, give me just a day or two. Like it's raining.
Well, you knocked me down,
You
dragged
make
me
sober.
over.
Baby, you're my four-leaf clover.
Don't you
Right
know,
as
right as
rain
rain,
and
maybe
maybe
tea
tea
for
for
two.
I said you knocked me down and you
Drag
dragged
me
me over.
over.
Baby, you're my four-leaf clover. Right as rain and maybe tea for two.
Toto two. I didn't leave out the beat. I forgot. I mean, I forgot.
All
I
right.
left out the beat. Is there anybody up there?
Bloody stop nagging, knocking me down and dragging me over. For crying out loud. One can only take so much.
Cry me a dry riverbed, why don't you?
Crying out loud.
Fucking crisis actor. Fucking crisis actor.
Oh man, we did record it. Let's do it again.
Alright. Didn't get recorded? Oh, that sucks. There was no power tools, I don't think.
Oh my god.
I don't know, I've kind of tuned it out. There could have been. Might have been a
No, I don't
chainsaw
think
right
there
next door.
were.
I
I
wouldn't
don't
even
think there
remember.
were. I don't think there was. I think I've actually finally fucking stopped.
It all happened so fast at first.
I'm so
It
happy
all
I
happened
could
so
see.
fast. It all happened so fast. First you laugh. Next thing you know, everyone claps. It's the end of the show, and you're just supposed to know where your hands go. Oh yeah.
And
Together
I'm here
you
on
offer
stage,
a
just
round
how to sweat.
of applause.
Hey, can I collect my pay yet?
It's the sound of a round of applause. What's the sound of a round of applause? It's a circle of a sound. The sound of
Oh,
a
Jenny,
round
I'm so
of
glad you didn't do
applause
that
is
one
the
on the
sound
theme
that
song.
surrounds you, circling around. It's the sound that surrounds you.
What's up, Jenny? Whoa.
While you've been circling and circling around, you're coming full circle on a sound. Circling and circling around, full circle on a sound. On a ring that rings in a ring till it brings you back around. Circling. A ring that rings in a ring till it brings you back around. Full circle on a sound. Skipping to the beat of a redundant drum. Comes in on the one and the offbeat. To the continuum being ripped. Skipping to the beat of a redundant drum. Comes in on the one and the offbeat. To the continuum being ripped. It repeats, repeats and repeats and repeats. Repeats and repeats and re-repeats. It repeats, repeats and re-repeats. It re-repeats. It re-repeat. It re-repeats. Life is just going to keep repeating. Cause the continuum got ripped. Someone slipped up, tripped up, fucked up the timeline. Everything's gonna be repeating and repeating and repeating, repeating.
I gotta run to town.
And repeating.
I gotta send my friend Jenny some money. I sent her some money and she's having a big problem with it, so she needs it.
Who is that?
My friend Jenny.
You always have girls calling you
I
asking you
do,
to send
man.
you
I
money.
love girls. And girls love me, and you know what we do? I'm not gonna tell you. Anyway.
Well, I don't need to know that. I just
Oh,
figured
yeah.
as much.
Yeah. You want anything from town?
Smokes.
Smokes?
Yeah, you know what I smoke with Camel?
Camel, the black ones?
Yeah, the black and red. They look like this. With
Okay.
clips on them. Oh, look, let's see if there's anything. Empty!
The camel in front of the eclipsing moon, huh?
Yeah, it's
That's
red.
pretty trippy. What's up with that?
I don't know, I just like those ones the best.
Are they... Huh. Is that a new thing?
They're kind of one of the newer. It's like after California outlawed menthols, which is what we used to smoke.
Right.
They kind of brought those in right at the same time. And it was just kind of an easy
These made them
switch.
incredibly hard to find.
What's that?
These made it menthols really hard to find.
Yeah, I know where to get them, but they cost a little bit more. It's kind of ridiculous.
You knock me down, you drag me over. Baby, you're my 40 clover. Bright as an amazing.
Hey, do you have any smokes?
I do. I got my car. You gotta follow me.
Okay. You're going up there right now?
Yep.
Mm.
Jam.
I know. All right, I'll be right back. There's like a murder of crows flying around me. You know what they call a group of penguins? You know how there's like a murder of crows or a gaggle of geese or the penguins? It's a rookery. It's a rookery of penguins or a wattle. I have a wattle. But my favorite is rookery. Once I heard that word, I'm like, oh, rookery. Oh, that's so cute. Penguins have a rookery. Or a wattle, which is also pretty cute. But then you know what moths have? The moths fly in groups, and it's called an eclipse. A total eclipse of the light. Because that's what moths are trying to do. They're trying to eclipse. They're in eclipse. My little babies are finally starting to sprout up here a little bit. My mama's nice green, huh? Nice lush. He's really jumped up the past couple of days. Went from like this size to like this size. And I have these little ladies over here. They've been so stunted. I don't know what happened, but they're still alive and they're doing great. They're pretty. They love it. They're very pretty plants. I don't care if they're small. They're cute. But look at their big sisters. They really grew a lot in the past few days. These are all feminized seeds, but this one looks like a male to me. Sorry if you're a girl, and I don't mean to offend you. But it just looks like a male because it's growing like straight up and there's no like side branches forming. That's kind of what a male does. You can usually spot them. This one too. So I estimate that I might have two males here, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not going to get rid of them. I'll kind of separate them and let the pollen be sort of sparse. I like to let nature do its thing. I don't want to just like, I'm not just growing it just so I can smoke it. I'm growing it because I like plants. And I want plants to do what plants do. They feel gratified. It's worth it. I just don't want my pot filled with seeds. I do want some, though. So I won't be disappointed if my plants, some of them turn male, but they're supposed to all be female. It's because you buy, like these hybrid seeds online. You got like White Widow. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm talking to people that care. My plants are the same as last year. Bonsai determined. Are you growing outside? What's up, RG? Because, yeah, you got to stick them outside. A flock of gackles. The Eclipse of Moss, I like that one. And the Rookery is a good one, too. There's some other new ones that I've heard, but I forget what they are. And I found myself wondering who gets to come up with all those, because it's kind of like an official thing, It's like, oh, this is what they call them, It's a scientific, or whatever what do they call them? The common name or whatever. I don't want to smoke right here because I'm like right under the window for the living room. I don't want to smoke everybody out. I go under the umbrella. Can I borrow your chair for a minute? Cool. It's funny, I go into certain, I think I might do it undercover, because this is my main channel, but I'll go to Flatmate channel, and I'll go and I'll troll, like, guys like Dave McKeegan, and, Flat Earth haters, and I typically try to do, like, Dave McKeegan videos, or, like, I don't know, there's another guy, I forget his name, but just because, I mean, the other guys that are just like assholes, Dave McKeegan's actually pretty civil about it. He talks condescending and shit, but he's not as rude as like Professor Dave. Although I do go troll their channel too, his channel. But like, I'll do it under Flatmate because I don't want to get a bunch of hate mail around my Dr. Bass channel. But it's funny, I'll go tune into my Flatmate channel sometimes, and I'll go look at all these bombs I dropped, and all my thing is full of all these remarks from Globers, and sometimes I'll land a conversation with a few of them, and like I've been going back and forth with this one guy, and it's like he's always insulting and talking down to me, condescending, and I haven't budged. I haven't gone into that mode where I'm like, because I can talk trash too, but I'm not even trying to do that. I was just trying to discuss reality. I'm like, it's weird that you need to like try to be condescending to me while we're discussing reality. Like, why should that be a conversation that hurts your feelings or makes you feel like you got to talk sort of rudely to somebody? What, like just thinking about reality, and the possibility that there's like a class of people that are faking space, and they're just like, nobody's ratted each other out for doing it. Nobody's come clean. There's no whistleblowers on the astronaut thing, because that would all have to be fake, right? That's what a lot of people can't let go of. They're like, well, dude, what about satellites and the space industry? And yeah, I know, it's a good response. That's pretty much but then you have to look at what they're presenting, you know, and then realize, oh, this is fake. Oh fuck, you know, and it's like it's getting faker by the minute, dude. They don't even try to make it believable anymore. Like I don't care what they say, dude. You can't get somebody flying at fucking 25,000 miles. We don't have the ability to get to launch somebody that fast. I really don't believe anybody could go that fast. I don't think anybody ever has. Or whipping at 25,000 miles an hour, whipping around the earth. You know, we're gonna do a slingshot maneuver into the moon, to the moon. You know, woo! We timed it all right, did all the number crunching. You know, we know the trajectory through a vacuum, and it was gonna be like this, and we have to go this fast to make it there in 3 days. They went and like fucking wrote down all these details and all this fucking studies, but they never really had much to show. It was more like a TV show because they didn't show every step of the way. Where it's like, well, then we figured out how to get the astronauts safe in this level of vacuum on the moon. Because for one thing, they can't even simulate what kind of vacuum they say near vacuum they say the moon is. They can't even simulate that same level on the Earth. We haven't been able to achieve that. And our vacuum chambers have like walls. Our good ones have like walls that are like 40 feet thick or something. We still can't achieve the same near vacuum that they say the moon is. And things don't fare well in a vacuum like that, in a vacuum chamber like that. Anything pressurized is gone. Anything moist is gone. Instantly, it's just wrecked, gone. So, I mean, you'd have to have some balls to want to go in a situation like that in a craft that the government, you know, funded. Like it doesn't make any sense. Is what I'm trying to say. Like nobody's ever gone into a vacuum like the strongest vacuum chamber we have in a suit to go like test their space suits. No, they haven't. If that was the kind of science we were working with, they damn straight they'd be showing that shit off. But nobody's seen anything like that. Am I right? I mean, that would be something that they would fucking be boasting all the time. There'd be so many videos showing them go inside a fucking vacuum chamber and prove that it was a vacuum chamber and show that, you know, how the suit was, the stress that it was putting on the spacesuit, but it was still going to work. You know, because it's going to be just like that when they get to the moon, you know, and we got to be able to make sure they're safe. Like they tested their spacesuits for the first time on the moon. They got out of the limb and they're like, okay, we're going to, you know, here goes everything. You know, we're just going to test our spacesuits for the first time here on live TV on the moon. You know, and it was good that they worked, you know, because it would have been a terrible way to go. If either of those spacesuits or whatever, like, was fucking compromised in any way whatsoever, dude. I mean, and it's a matter of like, you better do something, because I mean, the level of vacuum they say the moon is no, it's not like like the type of place you'd want to go play golf or like run around and do a fucking dune buggy ride. No, it's an environment that's highly fucking hazardous and it's just basically impossible for anybody that's pressurized to do much. And you wouldn't be fucking around, I guarantee you that. It wouldn't be like another day at the beach. No, in a vacuum? No, dude. You'd be like, let's get the fuck out of here, dude. Your life depends on whether that spacesuit works. You know, it's not like, oh, whoops, we better patch it up with some duct tape. No, dude. I mean, that's what's so weird about it is that people believe this shit's true. But it isn't. Like, the people that have been to the moon would be the only people that would have ever seen the globe Earth with their eyes. Because other than that, it's just we're seeing it on TV, you know, the satellites, and the, you know. But it's not like anybody's ever seen the globe Earth with their eyes. Because the moon shit's fake. That's just fake. And same with the Artemis. Fake, fake, fake. I'm going to dig my heels in. It's fake. Because, dude, going to fly around the moon in a spaceship, and you see how it looks when they launch. You know, I mean, it's pretty fucking gnarly, and you're going 25. A lot of things that can go wrong. You're not going to get these fucking dorky, like, goody two shoes, you know, with their family and their kids, and they're going to get on the rocket and go around in space. Those aren't the sort of people that would want to do something like that. It's crazy, man. You're not going to go do something like that if you're just some fucking nerd. Oh, you wouldn't. That takes so many balls. Like, nobody in their right mind would ever want to do that. If you really knew what the dangers were that you were undertaking, you know, like going out in a vacuum in a spaceship. It wouldn't be how they showed it, that's for sure. That's not what it would look like at all. That's what it would look like if they faked it. You gotta think to yourself, what would it look like if they're faking this? Oh, hey, look, it would look just like I thought it would if it was fake. All right. They would take some pictures, fucking eat some, they'd show how their shrimp cocktails, freeze-dried shrimp cocktails floating around. They'd do some somersaults, talk about a bunch of nothing, bunch of empty fucking theatrics. It's all the space agencies have ever been, theatrics. That's why you never walk away from watching one of those space things and feel like you learn anything or feel like I'm so glad that they're doing this because this is like making everything so much better. These discoveries we're making, it's just so incredible. It's nothing like that. You never feel like beside yourself like, wow. Well, like, I guess you should feel beside yourself in the sense where they fucking flew on a rocket, to get to the space station. I mean, it all sounds pretty fancy, but dude, I don't know, man. I guess you'd have to put me on it for me to believe it. But like, that's the thing. It's not true. And like, if it's so, like, if everything they say is true, then it should be true. It should be. You know what I'm saying? If all the things that they say are true, then they shouldn't be lying about their space station. It should be totally how it is. But like, that's a lie what they're doing. You can see their hairspray. It's obvious. It's just laughable. And it makes me laugh when I think about Dave McKeegan and these guys, like, supporting it as being like irrefutable, like, fact. It's true. They won't even, they think you're crazy for not believing it. And they go into all these details and stuff and how you can see it go by and your idea has been debunked. And it's like, well, just because you see something going by, now I got to believe these fake videos are from that place. Because these videos are fake. Why would you go up there and make fake videos? It's stupid. I just won't. I'm not going to go bring myself to believe in something that's that retarded. Like, that's why I'm a flat earther, because I hate to have to defend the other side. It's where you finally fall. You're just like, okay, well, I don't want to defend this nonsense. I'm not gonna say this is what I know, because it's not what anybody knows. Because nobody's ever seen it, because the moon landings were fake. Nobody's ever seen something, and they're gonna defend it. That's dumb, dude. It's just like putting trust in the television. Oh, I saw it in a movie on TV. It's true. I got in two conversations I've been going back and forth with in Flatmate channel. One of them was talking. I just kind of roped the guy in. I was like, "Hey, if I draw a circle on the ground, can you draw?" And this was like a feisty comment section too. It was like there was nobody. I didn't see a single flat earther in there. There's tons of comments, but all just ripping on flat earth. It was a feisty section. But I went in there finding a couple of people to make conversations with. And one guy did the whole thing. I'm like, well, if I draw a circle on the ground, can you draw a smaller circle around the outside of it? And he's all, this feels like a trick, but no. I'm like, correct, you get the answer right. Okay, so does it matter, like, what if I drew a way bigger circle, Then can you do it? No, this feels like a trick. No, it's just called, like, noticing reality. It's not a trick. I'm trying to untrick you. Because you'll realize that it doesn't matter how big of a circle I draw first. The situation is always going to be the same thing. It's going to be impossible to draw a smaller circle around the outside of it. That's the world we live in. That's what's demonstrable. That's what's right in front of us. That's what's obvious. So you have to take that thought and extrapolate it all the way out. There's never going to be a time when you can make a smaller circle around the outside of another circle. The only reason you would think that's possible is because you know that you live on a ball. But we don't know that. There's no reason we should go into this thinking that we live on a ball. How would that look in real life? You're going to draw a smaller circle? How are you going to do that? It's not going to happen. In real life, the Earth presents itself as being planar, so it is. To say that the Earth is a ball on the caveat of like no matter where you go on this ball, you'll never feel like you're on a ball. That's called making a bunch of excuses and stories, versus just saying, well, the Earth is always going to present itself the way it does. And that's how it is, because that's what it does. It is what it does, man. And it ain't what it cannot do. And you want to think this whole place has been zipping around the sun for billions of years without any fucking turbulence whatsoever? That's a tall fucking tale right there, man. I'm sorry. It's a tall fucking tale. But then they'll laugh at you. They'll say, you dumb flatty. They'll be like, well, no, I mean, you can't draw a smaller circle, but then later you can. Okay, whatever, dude. Why? Because of your toy that you're looking at on your desk? Look at the bottom of it. It says this is just a toy. It's not reality. Dude, you can't just beat my fucking thought exercise with a toy. We don't live on your toy. That's so silly. But that's pretty much the answers I get. What do you mean? Of course you can make a smaller circle out of it. Because we live on a globe. I'm like, yeah, I get it, dude. That's what I'm saying. I'm perfectly aware of that. That's why I came up with this thought exercise, because it's stupid to think that. It's so dumb. How is that going to look in real life? Your circles get wider and wider. That's the only thing that can happen. What's everything going to warp and get smaller? All of a sudden, you're going to be all like, I'm trying to force the curve here, but it's just not going to happen, dude. The circles only get wider. That's all that will ever. That's all that we can ever see. That's how it'll take place in real life. Just think about it. If you finish your circle, right? As long as there's more Earth beyond the last circle you made, which there will be, then you know that the next circle is going to be bigger because you're going to be encompassing more Earth. You know that you can't make a smaller circle because there's more Earth beyond the circle that you just finished. And that's how it's always going to take place. You're never going to, until you run out of room, which could be possible. You might reach a point where it's just too cold and you just don't want to go any further. And you give up on your thought exercise. It's not going to be some teeny little circle with a red and white pole stripe sticking out of the fucking middle of it. You're not going to be all of a sudden at the South Pole and be like, oh, there's our circles. It got smaller and smaller, and now we're here. That's not what's going to happen, dude. That's so silly. You got to take your bendy logic and just straighten it out. Just because there's balls in the sky doesn't mean there needs to be a ball that we're living on. The fucking balls to the wall, man. Sean Hawkins, you know what? He wants to debate me. But I told him, I was like, I'll debate you, but on one condition. Whoever insults their opponent first automatically loses. And then he just stopped commenting, because he was ripping on me for a minute. And I'm just like, I shut him down with that. I'm like, what? You have to fucking talk shit? Is that what you can't? The only reason you'd want to do a debate is so you could talk a bunch of shit, So why would I want to do that? I'll debate him, if he doesn't want to fucking talk like that. And so that was the end of it, So I'm calling him out. I'm saying he's chicken shit because I'm not in a debate with him. I can call him a chicken shit, but if I said that while we're debating, then I would lose. But that's the thing. We got to just hold each other to a high standard, and we can go into our debate and argue ideas instead of insulting people. That's what this is supposed to be, a scientific debate. And so, he called me out and he said, you're going to run away from this debate. I know it because you're just a dumb flirt. And I said, no, I'm not running away, dude. I'll fucking stand my ground, but on one condition, I'll debate you if we just don't insult each other. I don't bother insulting him. I don't stoop to that level. I just hold my ground, and then he just ends up giving up on me eventually because he can't get a rise out of me. But I'm not going to just let him do that while we're debating, like if we actually have a debate on camera or something. No, dude, that's not going to work. It's too distracting, It's not how you should talk science or reality or whatever it is we're talking about. And I'd gladly debate him, but on the condition that if anybody insults the other person, then that person loses. Because you can't insult. That's the rule. No insulting or talking down or condescending. The minute it goes that direction, it's lost. And if the other person succumbs, then it's just a shit-slinging contest, and it's like, great, well, that was great, then they just blame it on you in the end, and be like, oh, well, you're just an immature flirt, and you don't even know what the science is, and, blah, blah, blah. It's just it's an attempt to, fucking water down your argument when it's like, my argument is just that your argument isn't true. I don't know if the Earth, I mean, you're going to be all like cocky like you've been everywhere on Earth and you know that it curves because the map looks like how it does. And come on, man. Nobody's been everywhere, for one thing. Nobody's ever gone and measured out the latitude, longitude lines. It's just been calculated and it works good enough. But not in the South. I mean, the southern oceans are so big. There's a lot of room for a lot of wiggle room for people trying to manipulate a map. But when these like fucking cargo ships go out there and they try to follow the globe math to get to the destination, they run out of gas and they get stuck, and they have to fucking, it costs them an arm and a leg just to send out gas so they can continue their route, and get them stuck from out in the ocean. It's like, this has happened. This is what happens. And so then they realize, okay, well, this isn't working. We need to do something about this. It's costing us a lot of money because we keep running out of gas. So what they did is they switched to planar math. The planar maps got them there when they thought they were going to get there. They didn't run out of gas anymore because they weren't, they fueled up for the proper distance, is what I'm saying. The globe wasn't working. They weren't getting where they were needing to go because they were following the wrong math. Because it's actually further away, you know what I'm saying? They run out of gas because they're closing everything up at the end. They have shrinking. They got to close everything back up. Like I'm saying, the circle that gets wider and then starts to shrink. They got to close it back up, so the distances are going to be less than they really are in the South, if what I'm saying is true. Which, if what reality presents itself as being is true, then it's not really shrinking. A widening perimeter will just get wider. Because that's what we see. That's what we can demonstrate. Just because you might hallucinate the idea that you live on a globe, the globe that we all imagine in our minds when somebody says the whole Earth, and you picture a globe sitting in space. That is just an image that was stamped on our mind when we were little kids, and continually from there on out. It's just been stamped in our mind permanently. But it's an image that not one person alive has ever actually witnessed with their eyes. So the reason you're picturing Earth as a globe in your mind, I do it too. I don't even believe in it, but I still do it. And it's because we've been brainwashed, and it's like, you're hanging on to some brainwashing because you think the math checks out, or the star circles and whatever. It's like, these ideas. It's like the model was put together brilliantly, but it doesn't mean that the Earth is a ball spinning. It doesn't mean that at all. The sky could just be doing some fancy tricks, whatever. The distances on the things that we see in the sky don't necessarily equate to what the Earth layout is. I mean, the sun might look like it's doing, what it would do if we lived on a ball or something. But like, that doesn't mean that the Earth measurements that we're suddenly living on a ball, Gravity is bullshit. There's no measurable downward acceleration. That's one of the conversations I got in a fight, or like a debate with this one guy, this insulting flat earther hater guy. But I like doing this because gravity can't be measured empirically. It can't. The acceleration is all they got. They're like, okay, well, 9.8 meters squared per second is what the effect of gravity. It's like, okay, well then, I guess so. If we take this accelerometer on here, and we'll drop it, then it's going to show that acceleration acting on it, like the way it would, if there was something accelerating, being pushed towards the Earth, pulled in, or whatever they say. It's like if you live on a ball, it'd have to be pulling everything towards the center. That's what they say is happening. So if there's something pulling you, a force acting on you, and then you're going to accelerate towards it. And so that acceleration should be shown in an accelerometer. Accelerometers are these devices where it's basically just like a weight surrounded by a bunch of sensors. So whenever that thing gets accelerated, the weight is pushed into the sensors that it's surrounded by, because it weighs something. And so whenever you accelerate it, the same thing happens every time. The weight gets pushed in the direction that the acceleration is coming from. And depending on how sensitive the sensors are, or whatever, in this device that you have, it'll tell you how fast it's being accelerated. As long as it's being accelerated, it's going to give you a reading of which direction it's accelerating from and how much of it is happening. The accelerometer is a brilliant tool that's been created to measure acceleration. However, when you drop this thing and we're watching it accelerate towards the Earth, that's the one time that you'll see that device telling you that it's at a standstill. there's no force acting on it. It appears to be accelerating the same way it would in every other vector, but it's not showing it. It's showing you that it's at rest, and that's the only time you'll ever see it show you that. Because once that thing lands on the ground, now the weight inside of it is pushed against the ground. Because that's what weight does. So now it's giving you a reading of an upwards acceleration at 9.8 squared meters per second, and that's just crazy, right? We all know that's not happening. Well, that's what the accelerometer tells you is happening, because basically the weight inside of it is it's indicating a pressure gradient, and the pressure gradient is what forms when you accelerate something. So it's basically just telling you I'm accelerating upwards at 9.8 meters squared per second, because that's why I have weight. That's why I'm oriented in this way, where I'm pressing on the bottom. Because when you accelerate that thing in every other direction, it's always going to tell you the right direction that it's accelerating from. Now, I've heard people try to explain this away with the idea of contact force, normal force, they call it. And yeah, that makes sense, but like the way I kind of try to take that question is by saying, okay, so if I took the accelerometer, because they say it's only going to get a reading if it's making contact with something that's accelerating it, or that's making it, give that reading. But it's like, so they say, well, of course, when you let go of it, nothing's touching it, so it's not going to give you an acceleration, even though we're watching it accelerate. But the thing is, I said, well, what if I take the accelerometer and I threw it really hard? It's going to give you a reading of an acceleration, because I threw it really hard and it's accelerating. So it's going to give you a reading, and my hand won't be connected to it. It's being accelerated really hard, so it's going to give you a reading of acceleration until it stops accelerating and starts to fall down to the ground, appearing to accelerate, but apparently not. I mean, you don't even have to say it. Look, I believe the Earth is rising at 9.8 meters squared per second steadily, all over the entire plane Earth. You don't have to say that. You could just say, well, the accelerometer says that. And it's funny, the accelerometer also doesn't say that it's accelerating while it's appearing to accelerate towards the Earth. So the one thing that we can accurately measure acceleration with, the accelerometer, shows us that gravity can't be measured. The effect of gravity cannot be measured effectively. In fact, it's measured to not be there. So make of the implications as you will, but the thing is, gravity cannot be empirically measured. And this guy tried to tell me, like, oh, they have a gravityometer, or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Right? I don't even know what it is. And I couldn't get the guy to explain what it is, because he probably doesn't know. He probably just watched some video, and maybe he's right. I don't know, but the thing is, I finally got him to say it's a measurement using lasers. And I thought about it long and hard, and I'm like, okay, because I just wanted to keep the argument between the two of us with our minds. We're going back and forth. I'm not trying to go look up what he's talking about. I just want him to tell me about it in his own words, which he couldn't. But he said it's a measurement using lasers. I thought about it long and hard, and I'm thinking, okay, well, it's probably just a laser that's measuring time over distance. Like, it's like basically the laser is in the thing that's falling, and it's it's going to measure how long it takes to make contact with the Earth, because it can tell you how far something is away, as it's getting closer. The thing is, that's not an empirical measurement of the downward acceleration. That's a measurement of how long it takes to make contact. What you could say, you could just as easily say it's a measurement of how long it takes for the Earth to rise up and meet whatever it is that thing is falling. It's like you can't distinguish between the two with that measurement. You can say this is how long it takes for them to make contact, whether it's the Earth rising up to meet it or the thing falling down to hit it. It doesn't distinguish between the two possibilities. It's just saying that's what the laser reading time over distance. That's the kind of measurement that they want to say the gravitometer is going to measure gravity empirically. And I said, well, it's not empirical. If I can just make the complete opposite argument, and it still applies to that measurement, I could just as easily say the Earth is rising up to meet the thing as it's appearing to fall. And that's what the laser is giving you a reading of. It's just giving you a reading of how long it takes to make contact. And it turns out that's what the thing does, in so many words. And there's a bunch of other flowery, weird science talk they mentioned, but that's the basics of it. And so I'm just like, that's not measuring the downward acceleration. That's just measuring the time it takes to make contact. Either one, it could be the Earth is moving 9.8 meters squared per second, or the thing. But since we we already have taken the accelerometer, which accurately measures acceleration very accurately, always without fail. And we know the mechanism behind it, how it works. When we try to get that acceleration and measure that acceleration of the 9.8 meters squared per second of gravity pulling things towards the Earth, that thing tells you, no, there's no force acting on me. I'm appearing to fall, but there's no force acting on me. It has nothing to do with a force. It has to do with the pressure gradient that we exist within that gives things weight and orientation. I mean, we're living in like a God-designed realm. You don't have to like think about it outside of what I just said. I mean, it's like it seems so crazy, but like maybe we can invent some tool that actually effectively measures the acceleration, but I don't think there is any. And once I realized that, it's like I've had people try to talk me out of it, but I'm like, no, I don't think there's no way to really talk your way out of it, And it's like I make the example of like if you were to get inside a huge elevator, it's basically a scale. The floor is a scale. And so when you got in the elevator and you check the scale, the weight shows on the wall or whatever. So it's like you see your weight. That's how much you usually weigh, You get in the elevator, and then the elevator starts to accelerate you upwards at really quick speeds. And you feel yourself being pressed into the bottom because that's what happens when things are accelerated. It creates a pressure gradient. So anything dense in the room that's being accelerated is going to sink to the floor. Anything buoyant is going to be pushed to the ceiling. So if you had a balloon, it'd be pushed to the ceiling, but you'd be pushed into the floor. And so you look at your weight and you realize, because the whole floor of the elevator is a scale, you realize that you weigh more now. Like you went from 160 to 175, and it's like, if it continues accelerating you up at that speed or whatever, it's like that's your new weight now. You'll see that you just weigh 175 pounds now that you're in this situation where you're being made to accelerate. You weighed 160 when you got in it. That was your normal weight. But now you're getting pushed up faster, and now you have a heavier weight because you're being pushed into the floor harder than you were before when you weren't in the elevator. It's because it's pushing you up faster than you're being pushed up normally. They call it normal force because it's very normal. And they call gravity a fictitious force. And for me, I like to think, well, normal is a lot more real than fictitious. Although normalcy is just, what you're used to. But normal people are weird, if you ask me. So yeah, the guy was wrong. It hasn't been measured. And our conversation pretty much flushed that out. And he still tried to tell me that I changed my answers and that I was wrong about everything I said. And, but like in the end, he pretty much had to I stuck to my guns. And I'm just like, no, I told you it was measured with lasers. It's not an empirical measurement of the acceleration. It's just an empirical measurement of how long it takes to make contact. You can't say what it is that's actually causing that. Because and the only other tool we have to measure acceleration tells you there is no acceleration. So those two things combined, I mean, it's like you still haven't measured gravity. The thing that the glue to your entire model hasn't been measured yet. It's simply been assumed. And it's a hell of an assumption to make. Mass attracts mass. Okay, why? Like we've been able to figure out like why magnets are attracted to each other. I mean, it's like iron molecules that are facing a certain way. I mean, you can magnetize something. We know how to do that shit. We understand why magnets are attracted to each other. Do we understand why your ass is attracted to the ground? It's because you fell over, dumbass. I mean, it's like, well, I don't know. Is it really attracted to the ground? Maybe in a way. But like, when you create a pressure gradient, density gradient, by using an acceleration, there's no escaping the pressure gradient. Like when you're inside that reference frame and there's a pressure gradient that's formed due to an acceleration that's happening, anything dense in that pressure gradient is going to be pushed in the direction that the acceleration is coming from. Anything buoyant within that reference frame is going to be pushed in the opposite direction because it's lighter than everything else in the reference frame. So everything else is busy moving is going to push that thing because it's less dense than everything. So it's going to be pushed by everything else that's moving. but really everything else that's moving doesn't really. When dense things have apparent motion, they're essentially being left behind. A dense thing in a reference frame that's being accelerated is being left behind, and so it's being pushed into the direction that the force is coming from. That's just apparent motion. But the buoyant thing that's inside that reference frame that's being pushed by everything else, that has true motion. So buoyant like a helium balloon that's going up in the sky, that's got true motion. It's being pushed by everything else that's dense. It's less dense than everything else around it, so it's being pushed by everything. Like if you were in a car and you stepped on the gas pedal, and your helium balloon is going to be pushed to the windshield. You're pushed into the seat because you're dense. But the helium balloon's got true motion because everything that's moving is pushing it because it's less dense than everything else behind it. And you're part of the dense things that are being pushed. So you would otherwise just be sitting there, but this thing's pushing you from behind. So you would be otherwise like left behind if there wasn't that thing there to catch you. So you're being pushed. You don't have true motion because you want to just have inertia and just be sitting there, but this thing's pushing you. You're being forced to move by the acceleration. You're pushed in the direction the acceleration's coming from. The buoyant object is less dense than everything else behind it, so it's being pushed. When you step on the gas pedal, the balloon's going to go to the windshield. You'll be pushed into your seat. That's a reference frame that's being made to accelerate. Everything within that reference frame is subject to that acceleration. If you turn that whole example like on its ear, where the back of the car is the ground and the windshield is the sky, it's the same thing we got going on here. We have a pressure gradient, and you could say it's the result of an acceleration that's happening from coming from underneath us. You could say that, and then you could demonstrate it. It sounds crazy, but that's what a pressure. I mean, that's how you create a pressure gradient using acceleration. That's what happens. I can demonstrate it every time I get in my car if I have a helium balloon, especially. So it's a crazy idea, but it can be demonstrated. So the only way to really know the answer for sure is to like leave the reference frame. But I don't think that's possible. So we really are just stuck having to make up stories. But like that's what I don't want to do. I'm just saying that this could be what's happening here because that's what physics shows us. Just basic physics. But it's like this is a pretty crazy idea. The leading astrophysicists of the day, they say, well, it's actually true what those flat earthers say when the Earth is rising. This is what Brian Cox said. Those flat earthers that think the Earth is rising, they're bang on, he says. But the thing is, we know that the Earth is a globe, so there's no way that could be happening because it would just swell and break. It's not possible. So the reason they don't think the Earth is rising the way that physics shows us it is because they know the Earth is a globe. And so there must be something else going on. In fact, there must be the complete opposite thing going on from what physics shows us, because we know the Earth is a globe. And he spit all that out without failing to realize that it's fallacious to say that because nobody's ever seen the globe with their eyes. We don't know that we live on a globe. In fact, physics shows us that we couldn't possibly be living on a globe. And you just admitted it, but you're just trying to stick with the narrative. So it's funny, these guys that know a lot of stuff, they're like, yeah, well, the normal force is pretty much what you would get if you had an acceleration acting on from underneath you. That's what you would get. You would get a density pressure gradient exactly like how you have here on the Earth. But, since we know the Earth is a ball, we know that that's not possible. That can't be happening. I mean, how would that happen? Where are we going? All these kind of questions that you wouldn't possibly know the answer to. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying that's what physics shows us when there's an acceleration being applied to a reference frame. You get a density pressure gradient exactly how we have here on Earth, but we would have to be being accelerated from underneath us at a perfect rate. Mind you, it would have to be God type stuff. But that's what we would get. We would get the same. We'd get the same situation we have here at level plane Earth with the density pressure gradient, with the orientation of all dense things pressed against the ground, and then all buoyant things floating up into the sky. we would have the exact environment that we now inhabit. But it is a lot to try to get people to understand for some reason. It took me a while. It took me like 6 months before I finally realized that they were saying things and showing things that actually can't be. I can't really debunk. And as crazy as it sounds, like it doesn't sound crazy anymore. Like I'd sooner get behind that argument than I would behind any other one that I've heard. This everything's electrostatic, and it's because we see lightning strike and your hair defies gravity. Then we know that it must be electrostatics that's making everything be oriented the way it is. And I think that's just like a shortcut to thinking. It's just like an attempt to like try to patch up this, make another story up instead of gravity, because it's not really. I don't think it's just because you're manipulating part of the environment and causing things to behave differently. That's not that's not proof that that's what's keeping everything oriented the way we are. It, it's just not. It's just that you're manipulating the environment in a way that makes things behave differently. It changes the weight of things. Yeah, I mean, it's like I could see how you could lead that thought, and kind of one thing leads to another. Well, maybe everything is just being electrostatically kept in place in an upright position, and the pressure density gradient is all the result of like some kind of electrostatics. We have like a constant charge and we're just clinging to the, I don't know. It just seems kind of like maybe it's kind of a long shot too. They're both ideas are kind of a long shot really to try to explain as being like a definitive answer. But I feel like the uprising Earth answer can be demonstrated easily. So really, I don't see any reason to not take that approach, because if I can demonstrate what I'm saying easily, and it's demonstrable, I don't see why you'd want to take any other argument, because gravity sure as fuck isn't demonstrable. Okay, go float me a big sphere in your lab and like pour water on it and put some creatures on it that are none of them are going to feel upside down, because the caveat of living on a big ball is that no one feels upside down ever. And brilliant, it's a good trick. Good trick. I mean, just to be able to say, oh, like it would look just like it does here on the flat Earth, the thing is, it's just so big you can't tell that it's so gradual of a spin that you just don't notice it, and you just can't measure it and you can't see it. It's just so that it works out perfectly that we look like a flat Earth. You just don't know because you don't know the sky math and all the fucking angles and dangles of things, because we know what the sun is and what it's doing. We know that it's flying at a 500,000 miles per hour through space without leaving a trail the way a comet would. Comets are made of ice, and they're in a vacuum. You can't have ice in a vacuum, dude. Shut up. Why does your science have to just be so dumb? Go put some ice in a vacuum chamber, see what happens to it. Just do it for me. And then tell me that comets are made of ice. Or whatever. I mean, it's such like lofty claims to make when you don't really fucking know. Like nobody's been to the comet. Fucking retarded. The crux of the biscuit. Original thought. Yes, Albert Billy. Dude, I used to get pounds of hash from Morocco. This friend of mine that I met at a festival, he fucking had to hook up on pounds of Lebanese and Moroccan hash, and so I'd get a different. I could never ask for either or, but he would just bring me 1 pound of one of the two, and I would know where it was from because they had this. The hash was in a bag, vacuum sealed bag, but it had gold leaf stamp on it, and it would say the country that it was from. It was crazy. I used to save all the stamps. It was like you have to save like a good 10-gram chunk of hash because it has a gold leaf writing on it. It looked really cool. Lebanese hash or Moroccan hash. And I guess it's like a real like cutthroat business over there. And if you go over there, they're going to try to get you to fucking, if they see that you smoke pot or whatever, they're going to try to talk you into taking part in some deal where you smuggle hash over to the States or whatever. And it's real cutthroat. You don't want to get involved in that shit when you go there. If it's still like it used to be. My friend told me some crazy stories about that place. Morocco, that is. I used to get this blonde hash. It was like a sort of like a golden blonde, it was like a brownish yellow color. Most of the time it would be black hash, but then I would get this blonde hash occasionally. This stuff was good. It was seasoned. Like, I don't know, it felt like they put some flavoring in it or something because it tasted kind of like chocolate. But I don't know. I mean, it was just like really, really fine smoke, though. I mean, it was like you'd feather it, you light it with a lighter and then kind of smash it and it kind of spreads out. It was perfect. When you feather it, it smelled really good and you push it down and it just smoked perfectly in a bowl. And shit was so good. I never smoked a gold leaf though. I saved a bunch of stamps that had gold leaf writing on them. They got lost in the mix. Somebody probably took them. Like, these are cool. Yeah, the good old days, man. You could buy a pound of hash. I think I was paying a lot. I think it was a couple $1,000s for a pound, something like that. Might have been cheaper than that actually. Yeah, I think it was a little bit cheaper than that. But yeah, you sell it for fucking $10 a gram, right? So there's like 448 grams in a pound. So you do the math, right? $10 a gram is 400. That's $4,400 and 80 cents, or $448. I mean, it's $4,480. So you can see that if you get it for a little bit less than $2,000, then you just stick with your game, and fucking you come back with almost $5,000. I think a pound is 440, 440 something. 400, is it 484 grams or 448 grams? I think it's 448 grams. I forget. But you double your money and you don't end up smoking that much. People love that shit. $10 a gram, $10 a gram. The novelty item. Alright, I better wrap up this long show. It's getting long in the tooth. I'll wait till 3:33 and 33 seconds, and then I'm going to end it. It's coming right up, folks. This is the countdown. It's going to be all threes all the way across, and I swear to God I'm not a Freemason. I'm just doing this to mock them. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Blonde Leb was the best I ever had. Blonde Leb. Coming in with that blonde Leb, best I ever had. The blonde Leb, best I ever had. It's the blonde Leb, yeah. That's what's up. Smoke the blonde Leb and get fucked up and get higher than a kite. I just might try to take a little ride on the flooding blonde Leb. Get the blonde Leb, that's what I said. Get up and get cooked and get high as a kite. Something I try to do tonight. But I'm gonna end this show right now. Take her easy. Woo!